What's up, guys? Um, for today's video, I wanted to do um, something fun for today's video. So I thought I would do the 100 question tag. I'm going to do it in 2 parts, 50 questions and 50 questions. So this is going to be part 1, obviously. Okay, so it's the 100 questions no one ever asks. So I thought it would be fun to do this type of video today. Alrighty, just get right into it. Number 1, do you sleep with your closet doors open or closed? Open. And there's a reason for that. I watch like a lot of like Law and Order and cop shows like that. So there was this one show that I watched that there was the killer broke into the house and hid in the closet, and then the girl fell asleep, and then the killer came out and killed her. So ever since I watched that show, I sleep with my closet doors open, because if someone breaks in and they want to hide in my room, they can't hide in my closet, because if they do, they would have to close the doors, and when I would come in, I know that my closet doors are open, and I know that someone's in there. So anyways, next question. Number 2, do you take the shampoo and conditioner bottles from hotels? I used to when I was younger, and when me and my family would go on vacation, like I would take my pillow, and I was young, and so when we were at the hotel, like before we would check out after our vacation was over, I would switch the pillows. I would leave my pillow there and take the hotel pillow. Don't judge me. Okay, number 3, do you sleep with your sheets tucked in or out? My bed is a futon, so yeah, I sleep with the sheets tucked in, I guess. Okay, have you ever stolen a street sign before? No. I actually think it's a felony if you get caught. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a felony if you get caught stealing a street sign. Next, number 5, do you use post-it notes? I buy post-it notes, and then I never use them, and then eventually, like in a few months, I throw them away, and then a few days later, when I need a post-it note, I go to look for one, and I remember, oh, I threw them away, or I gave them to somebody else, and then I go to the store and buy a pack of post-it notes, and then I never use them, and the cycle continues. So I buy them, but I never use them. Okay, number 6, do you cut out coupons but then never use them? No. 7, would you rather be attacked by a big bear or a swarm of bees? Neither? No. If I would have to answer, I would say a big bear. And there's a story behind that. When I was younger, I used to watch a movie called Legends of the Fall with Brad Pitt, and yeah, all those, it's called Legends of the Fall, and when he's young, he gets attacked by a bear, and then the story goes on, and then everything happens, and then when he's older, that same bear that attacked him when he was younger comes and attacks him once he gets old. So I used to like that movie, but I don't anymore. So I would rather get attacked by a big bear, having that movie in mind. Okay, anyways, next. Number 8, do you have any freckles? No. Do you always smile for pictures? No. Yeah. Number 10, what's your biggest pet peeve? Slow drivers. Number 11, do you ever count your steps when you walk? Yes. Yes, I do. I don't know what's wrong with me, but like recently, like in the last few months, like my special number has been 8, and like everything I do has to be 8 times. Like if I'm walking, I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then I start over. And then like everything else I do, like if I'm washing my hands, I go 8 times. Yeah. I don't know, it's just been recently, so I don't know if I'm getting OCD, or I probably am. Anyways, next, number 12. Have you ever peed in the woods? Yes. You gotta go. So, you gotta go. 13. What about pooped in the woods? No. 14. Do you ever dance even if there's no music playing? Sometimes. Not all the time. 16. How many people have you slept with this week? Seriously? That's a question? Okay. None? What? Oh, myself? Does that count? Me, myself, and I? But no, yeah, 0. 0 people have I slept with this week. What's the size of your bed? It's a futon, and when I pull it out all the way, it's a queen, I think. Yeah. Okay. Number 18. What is your song of the week? I have 4 right now that I've been listening to repeatedly, like every day. It's by the Red Light King. Red Light King. The first one is Born to Rise, and then Bullet in My Hand, Come Back, and then Built to Last. I like those songs. That's a good band, so if you're looking for new songs to listen to, I recommend those 4. They're really good. Okay. 19. Is it okay for guys to wear pink? Why not? Sure. Do you still watch cartoons? Sometimes, not all the time. I really don't like the cartoons that are on TV these days. I mean, when I was growing up back in the 90s, yeah, I'm a 90s baby. You know, I used to love watching the Cartoon Network, like Ed, Edd and Eddy, Powerpuff Girls, Courage the Cowardly Dog, was it Johnny Bravo or something like that? Dexter's Laboratory. So yeah, I miss those cartoons. They're not on TV anymore, I don't think. But anyways, so sometimes I'll watch them. What's your least favorite movie? I would have to say it's not that I didn't like it, it's just that I didn't understand it. I didn't understand the story. It's a movie called The Blueberry Nights or something like that. I just didn't understand what the story was supposed to be. So like 20 minutes into it, I just turned it off. Yeah, The Blueberry Nights. 22. Where would you bury hidden treasure if you had some? This is going to sound like stupid, but if I had buried treasure, I wouldn't bury it anywhere. I would just leave it out in plain sight, because like when someone's looking for something, like their keys or their sunglasses, it's right there, it's right in front of their eyes, and they're like, where's my keys, where's my sunglasses, and they can't see it. So I think it'd be the same, that if I had any treasure, I would just put it out in plain view, because nobody would see it, because it would catch their eye. 23. What do you drink with dinner? Water. 24. What do you dip a chicken nugget in? I hardly eat chicken nuggets anymore, just because I've been trying to lose weight. So yeah. But when I used to eat chicken nuggets, I would just eat them just like that. I don't like to dip it in anything. 25. What's your favorite food? I would say Mexican food, because I was brought up in a Hispanic household. My grandpa's dad was from Spain, and my great grandma was from Mexico, so we had that, Hispanic background. So I would have to say like that type of food is my favorite. And a close second to that is Chinese food. I love Chinese food. Actually had Chinese food yesterday. Anyways, 26. What movies could you watch over and over and still love? My favorite movie of all time is The Goonies. I love that movie. The Goonies. I could watch that every day, and I would still find it interesting. 27. Last person you kissed or kissed you? Yeah. Next. 28. Were you ever a Boy or Girl Scout? No. Would you ever strip or pose nude in a magazine? No. When I was younger, I had this like weird fascination, or like I always wanted to be an exotic dancer. And I'm being totally serious, but I'm glad that never happened. I'm glad that never happened. Next, let's see. 30. When was the last time you wrote a letter to someone on paper? I would say maybe like a month ago. I wrote my grandpa, not the grandpa I live with, but my other grandpa. 31. Can you change the oil in a car? Yes. Yes, my stepdad taught me how to do that. I can change the oil. I can do a full tune-up on a car. Could change a flat tire, different stuff like that. So, yes, I can. And I'm glad that I learned how to do it, so that way I don't have to, if my car breaks down or something, I know what to do. I don't have to be calling like AAA or highway assistance or something like that. I know what to do, so that's a good thing. Okay, 32. Ever got a speeding ticket? 3. My first speeding ticket was the cameras caught me. So you guys, I'm telling you, those cameras do work. They work. Because I got $100 ticket And then the next time I was driving in town, got another ticket. And then the third time I was driving on the interstate and it's 75, and then it's 75, and then right away it turns into 65. So the cop got me, so he gave me a ticket. 33. Ever run out of gas? Read my lips. Ready? Hell no. Hell no. I hate that. My second biggest pet peeve besides slow drivers is people that don't put gas in their car even when the light is on. Oh, it gets me so irritated. My mom does that all the time. I'm like, put gas in your car. My tank right now, if you were here, you watching this video were here, I could take you out to my truck right now and you would see that has a full tank of gas, and I have 10 extra gallons of gas in my truck at all times. There's no excuse to run out of gas. Ugh. Next, favorite kind of sandwich. I like chicken sandwiches. 35. Best thing to eat for breakfast. I like making eggs. First I chop up some bacon, cook it, and then I put get some spinach, chop up some spinach, put it in there, and then get 2 eggs and scramble it all together. That's a good breakfast. Okay, 36. What's your usual bedtime? Between 10 and 11 at night. 37. Are you lazy? Are you lazy? No. I don't have time to be lazy. Got things to do, got places to be, got people to see. Don't have time to be lazy. 38. When you were a kid, what did you dress up as for Halloween? I used to do the whole Halloween thing, but I don't do it anymore. But when I did it, I think like I was a ghost or something. I don't do it anymore because I don't. 39. What's your Chinese astrological sign? I don't know. I don't keep up with that, or the horoscope, or any of that. I don't, pay attention to any of that stuff. 40. How many languages can you speak? English is my main language. I can speak a little bit of Spanish, and my grandma on my biological dad's side was deaf, so we had to learn sign language in order to speak with her, so I know sign language a little bit. So yeah, so those 3. I'd like to learn how to speak Spanish more fluently, since that is my background. Okay, 41. Do you have any magazine subscriptions? No. Which are better, Legos? Which are better, Legos or Lincoln Logs? I'm going to show you this. Don't judge me. Okay? It almost broke, but I had to fix it. See that? See it? Right there? Legos. Legos. Do I have younger siblings? No. Whose is this? Mine. And I'm not ashamed to say that. I've always loved Legos. And yes, I'm a girl, but Legos have always been something that I've liked to own and have. So don't judge me. At least I'm honest. So Legos are better. 43, are you stubborn? Sometimes. Who's better, Leno or Letterman? I grew up watching Leno on late night television in the early 2000s, so I'm gonna go with Leno since I grew up watching him. 45, ever watch soap operas? My grandma, the one I was just talking about, loved soap operas. Like, she would watch them, you know, even though she couldn't hear what they were saying, you know, she would put like the captions on the TV. She'd love watching them. So like every day after school, because I used to live with her and my grandpa, she would be watching that, so I'd watch it with her. We would watch Days of Our Lives. So I grew up watching them. 46, are you afraid of heights? It's not that I'm not afraid of heights. It's that, like, I can, you know, ride roller coasters or do stuff like that. But like if I'm climbing a ladder, I can get to the top fine and it's fine and I could do whatever. It's the coming down part that scares me. So I think it's basically just a fear of falling on my face. So I'm not really scared of heights, it's just a fear of falling. Do you sing in the car? Sometimes. 48. Do you sing in the shower? No. Do you dance in the car? No. Okay, and number 50, ever used a gun? Yes. And what kind? I shot a gun before. It was my first time shooting a gun. My stepdad had just went to a gun show and bought this gun. It's a 9mm. And I remember that we came home. We live in the desert, so we came home and he shot it and he's like, you want to shoot it? You want to try? I was like, yeah. So I shot it. So I shot a 9mm. I was like maybe like 13. So yeah. Alright guys, I'm gonna stop the video there. That's 1 through 50, and I'll be doing 51 through 100 in part 2. So stay tuned. Thank you for watching. Yeah, so I'll be doing part 2 right after this, after I upload this. Thank you. Stay tuned.